Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Ida. Welcome back to my channel. So today this video is going to be about something a bit more off topic than usual. I've been getting a lot of comments and requests asking me to share my armpit routine. I guess like every time like I do my hair, my arms are up and you guys see my armpits and I get like so many comments, and so I'm like, you know what, let me quickly just do a quick video. Really, my regimen is so simple and it's so easy and it's very minimal, and sometimes I find that less is more. So I'm gonna kind of get into exactly what I do to have clear, smooth armpits. Okay, so my number one tip and what I usually do is I actually try to leave my armpits alone as much as possible. So I actually rarely use the deodorant. I try to let my armpits like breathe as much as possible. The only times I actually use the deodorant is right before I go to the gym. I know I'm going to be sweating a lot, then I'll put it on, but then I'll actually take a shower right after I go to the gym and I'll make sure to clean off the deodorant and then I don't apply it back on there. On really hot summer days, sometimes like I'll put it on, but I try not to use deodorant, and if I do use a deodorant, then I'll use like a natural one. So this one here is the Tom's Long Lasting Natural Deodorant, and it has no aluminum in there. So if you want to go ahead and do some research on some of the negative effects on aluminum. Sometimes these chemicals can cause your armpits to have some irritation. That can also cause like discoloration and all that kind of stuff, and it's just like not really healthy for your skin at all. A lot of the ingredients in deodorants actually prevent you from sweating. They kind of like block your sweat glands so that you're not sweating as much, and so I just kind of let nature do its own thing. Ever since I started to eat a lot more clean, more plant-based foods, less junk food, I noticed that when I do sweat, I actually don't really smell an odor at all. So that actually has helped me not really use deodorant, because I find that like I don't really need it. I don't care if it's a little wet there, it can dry and it doesn't smell at all. Okay, so the next thing is shaving. So with my armpits, I'm actually really fortunate to not actually have to shave as often. I don't have too much hair actually growing in my armpits. Right now I'm using this Gillette one, but what I like about this one is that it actually like bends. So when you're actually shaving, it actually curves to like your armpit. It's important that you actually have a really good razor, one that kind of bends but also is sharp enough to actually get your hair without irritating your skin, because when you irritate your skin too much with a really bad shaver, or you have like some cuts and all that stuff, that also promotes skin irritation and discoloration and bumps and all that kind of stuff. And so you want to make sure you invest in a really good razor. And I actually probably change my blades like, I don't know, as soon as you feel like it's not really working that well. So it really depends on how much you shave. Like I don't really shave as often. I'll probably say I probably shave my armpits probably once every month. I know it's so little, and to tell you the truth, it does help that I don't have too much hair on my armpits, because I do feel like the more you shave, like the more you're gonna have like bumps or like discoloration or anything like that. Even if I do have some hairs there, like sometimes I don't really care to always have it like clear, if you know what I mean. So I'll just like let it just chill there. Sometimes like it's really not that much, but of course like if you have a lot of hair underneath your armpits and you don't feel comfortable with having so much hair, I read that waxing is actually better than shaving. Less bumps and less discoloration, so maybe like try that if you have a lot of hair on your armpits. But for me, because I don't really have that much, I find like shaving is so much easier for me. And then I just go ahead and I make sure to use like a moisturizing shave gel. So this is, I don't know, this is the Gillette Satin Care. So I'll just show you guys what it looks like. So yeah, it's kind of like a gel, but then it foams up. It's really, really moisturizing. So I think that does make a big difference too. So I just make sure I have like a thin layer on my armpit, and then I go in with the razor and it just glides really nice and smooth, and it just takes all the hair off. Before I shave, I always make sure to cleanse my body with like a body gel or shower cream or whatever. This one is from the Body Shop. I really like this one because it has natural ingredients and it's very moisturizing, and it's not like drying or stripping or anything like that. And I usually use either something like this or like a washcloth, and basically just like go around my body, make sure I get my armpits as well. So it's kind of like exfoliating at the same time. Yeah, and I just always make sure to use something that's not going to irritate. You don't want like a really, really strong like body wash that has all these chemicals and like really strong cleansing agents, because you just want to really like dry out your body, but then you also don't want to irritate your skin. Like you might have sensitive underarms. And so yeah, so basically I just use something really mild and gentle. But then after I get out of the shower, I don't actually moisturize my armpits. Again, I just leave them dry. I moisturize everything else except for my armpits. And I just want them to just basically just breathe and just not have anything blocking the sweat glands. If my body needs to sweat, I let it sweat basically, and that's about it. I noticed that my armpits definitely were darker than this before. Like, I mean, like it wasn't like super dark or anything like that, but it wasn't clear like this before. And I really think the biggest thing was to lay off on these commercial deodorants. They could actually be really harmful to your health too, let alone like the way your armpits end up looking like. Let me know what your guys' armpit routine is. Do you guys do anything different that's helped? Some people, I think, like exfoliate a lot more, or they get waxing done. I think like I've seen people use like lemon, all these things. So let me know what you guys have used, and thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful. If you guys like my channel, please subscribe and hit the like button, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.